Hello there, it is me, Tarman, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be building a new Antioch mechanized trooper. This was a suggestion by one of you, and now I'm going to be doing it. So let's dive into the world of Trench Crusade and build mechanized soldiers. So let's dive right in. We're going to go over all the parts you're going to need to build this trooper. First things first, you need the Mark III Horse Heresy armor, the brand new one. I think this will work pretty well. And I do cast my own figures. That's why there's a little bubble. I'm just going to mark it off as battle damage. But let's move on. The next thing you're going to need is the 1/35th scale German helmet. And you could get these really from any World War II model kits. This is from Tamiya. And I also have some more bits from the model kit. Also, you can get these from Tamiya, 1/35th scale German soldiers. That is what these are, little boxes and gas canisters and little rucksacks. This part, which is off I believe, a war hound? Maybe? Actually, no. I believe this is off a knight kit, but you could find something similar. It's basically just a bits. It's something out of my bits box, but I do think that's where it's from. You do need the new Space Marine pack out of the Beakies. And the next thing you're going to be needing is some World War II GI pouches and stuff. I got these from Warlord Miniatures. They have really good little pouches and little packs and stuff, which I think will look pretty nice on the figure. The next thing, I have these little tow hitches, so to make it look like he's been towed around, or whenever he's not in use, you get tow it. And obviously just some regular Space Marine arms. And for the gun, we're going to be using this heavy bolter and an MG42. This is also from a 1/35th scale German kit. This one in particular is from Dragon, so I'm about to butcher it, but we're probably only going to be using the barrel. And the next thing, this is off of Age of Sigmar. I believe this is one of the arms off of some knight, but we're only going to be using a part of it. With modifying the body, we're really just going to shave off this so the helmet can sit there, and the Age of Sigmar bit is going to be the bottom plate for this. So let's do this. So the Age of Sigmar arm, all we're using is this bit right here, and we're going to glue that to right there to give the visor. So let's start gluing this bad boy together. And there we are. There's the beginning of the mechanized trooper. So the next thing we're going to hop onto is the power pack that goes on his back. Obviously, this one isn't really there. The part that I really want is that bottom. And then I'm going to kit bash with these other little bits on the top. So first things first, cut it off. All right, now that that's cut off, I'm going to glue this little bit here on. And I'm going to glue on the gas mask canister right there. So, boop. And you should end up with something like this. So let's just attach it to the trooper. Boop. And now we should be at this part. So let's add some ammo packs and stuff around him, and we're just gonna be taking the US GI stuff. And I'm thinking while I'm here, I'm gonna add these little tow hitches on his sides. So like, since he's so heavy, he has to get lifted up sometimes. So ammo pouches from the World War II GI kit and the tow hitches. And you should end up with something like this. Now he is starting to come together. Now really the next thing to do is his arms and the gun. First, we're gonna make the gun though, starting with the bolter. So we gotta cut a lot of the bits off the barrel and this. Oof, excuse me. So let's cut this boy out. All right, so there it is. Next thing we're gonna do is cut the barrel off the gun, and then we're gonna be taking another gas mask canister and gluing it on the side as the ammo drum. So let's cut and glue this bad boy together. So here is the machine gun that he will be carrying. So now let's do the arms. And we're just going using a standard Space Marine arms. This is actually a loading arm and then just another arm. But I need to cut the hand off the bolter. I think I'm gonna steal that whole bottom half to make it look like, or give him somewhere to hold on to. So I'm going to start cutting and gluing, but you'll just see me gluing them together. And there we are. I had to change the arms out. It's just regular intercessor arms. But there is a new Antioch armored or mechanized trooper. So now let's paint this bad boy. What we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna prime him and then just spray him a olive drab. So next time you see him, he will be olive drab. And here he is. It's actually very dark, mainly because I sprayed him black with a black primer and then the olive drab. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is take a lighter green and dust the whole top area of him. So next time you see him, he will be dusted. And you should end up with something like this. Now the first thing we're going to be doing is picking out all the black bits, which is his gun and his joints. So let's do that. And the color we're going to be using is Old Reliable. And there we are. Now the next thing to do is to pick out the little pouches and stuff around his belt. And we're going to be using this. And there we are. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to pick out the drum on his machine gun and little bits on the machine gun and his little armored casing he has there on his belt. And we're going to be using this. And there we are. Now the next thing we're going to do is pick out the little silvery bits on him. And we're going to be using this. And there we are. Now the last thing really to do is to give him a wash. And the wash we're going to be giving him is, you know it, Old Reliable. And there we are. Now he's grim. Next thing to do is to paint the little symbols that they have, which is just red and yellow. And we're just going to be using this for the yellow. And this for the red. And there we are. Now the last thing to do is just to pick out the base, and we're going to be using this. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys did find this helpful. I definitely enjoyed figuring out how to put together this trooper from Trench Crusade. You know, he's a giant mechanized trooper that goes out in the trenches to fight demons. So that was pretty fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped you guys out to inspire you or have an idea how you guys would like to approach it. But if you guys want to see me make something else, please leave a comment. Tell me what you guys would love to see me make. And without further ado, please like and subscribe only if you want to. I don't care if you do. I'm just happy you guys are watching my videos. And enjoy the montage.